the colonial city of Guanajuato, the most conservative Catholic city in Mexico. It's also the stronghold of President Felipe Calderon's political party, the PAN, the one most identified with the Catholic Church. So, just 1 week before the presidential election campaign gets underway, the timing of Pope Benedict XVI's visit is more than suspect.
Pope John Paul came 5 times, but never during an election campaign. This has been a constant. Papal tours are always months before or after an election.
As anyone familiar with history knows, the Vatican has played a critical role in politics for centuries, although in Mexico it's been an uphill battle. This is Benito Juárez, the Mexican president who in 1855 separated state and church, banning the Catholic Church from participating in politics or even owning property. At one point, even seminaries and churches were shut down, and priests were forbidden from going out in public wearing their robes. But times have changed, and now Mexican politicians are clearly seeking the blessing of the Pope. Especially in a highly competitive election, in which the 5% hardcore Catholic vote can make all the difference.
In exchange for his support, the Pope wants changes to the Constitution to allow religious education in public schools. The Church believes it can make them conscientious Catholics, something their parents aren't doing.
The Vatican also wants the next government to put a lid on the growing tolerance towards gay marriage and abortion, both now legal in the capital, Mexico City. They're concerns shared by the ruling party's presidential hopeful, Josefina Vázquez Mota, the most likely candidate to get the papal nod. Just how much divine intervention will impact Mexican politics will be more clear when the opinion polls come out after the Pope is gone.
So, Lucia, what about this criticism that the Pope has been involved in politics during this trip?
You know, Daljit, I think it's not so much the fact that he's involved in politics, but the type of politics that he is involved in. That is, to reassert the prohibitions and the positions of the Catholic Church. I mean, people are angry about that. As I mentioned earlier, the prohibitions against divorce, contraception, gay marriage, even just homosexuality in general. And at the same time, the fact that the Pope is not using his muscle, as it were, to denounce the sexual abuses that have become so well known, so publicized in the Catholic Church, including here in Mexico. Unlike in Australia, for example, he is not scheduled to meet with victims of some of those sexual abuses or to even address the issue, as he did in Australia. And so people are angry about that, and that is causing a lot of, certainly a lot of controversy in this country.
All right, Lucia Newman live for us in Guanajuato. Lucia, thanks very much.